Okay, Acoustic Bliss. Let's go drinking. When these shoes were new, it was how do you do? It was whiskey and telling your tale. When my shirt was clean, I was there to be seen. I had clear eyes and my sight never failed. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. Now bluebells and matches and stains on the table, and the sweet smell of the luscious woodbine. Well, Mr. McEwen, you will be my ruin, I said, but I don't really mind. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. Well, they're still shining through all those stains on the table. Left is heavy and the other is light. Well, if it's left up to you, girl, I know what you'll do. You'll take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight. And all of my brothers that I've met on the way, they were drinking by night, they were drinking by day. Now restore to my eyes what was clear and was bright, and take me out drinking tonight. Whoa, take me out drinking tonight.
close. Shh. We don't want any feedback, and it needs to be seamless tonight because it's the last one of the year. Where's that playing? Stop it. There we go. So, welcome. Well, I'm not whispering. I don't have to whisper now. It was just because of the sound. Try not to make it feedback. You can count. We should have played that game, shouldn't we, in 2021? Welcome. I feel a bit emotional. It's the last live stream of the year. I didn't... God, what's wrong with me? I think I might be tired. Also, a couple of people have said in the chat, hello, by the way, that they forgot it was Thursday. And I can't believe how quick... I say this every week, but this week it actually feels like I only did Acoustic Bliss yesterday. Been trying to get some sleep, managed it. I'm a bit panicky tonight, not because I haven't done any work for it, but just because I wanted it to be really nice, and I wanted it to be good. And the music's always good, but I'm often shite, let's face it. And I know for a lot of you it's the enjoyment filling between the musical sandwiches, but sometimes it does my head in how shite I actually am. But anyway, welcome to the eve of Hogmanay evening, Acoustic Bliss part 2, and we're going to see the back of 2021. Thank goodness for that, frankly. Anyway, so I've chosen tonight that obviously the theme is the end of the year and Hogmanay, so in my mind there are 3 things happening tonight. One is we're going to wave goodbye to 2021, so we're going to say a few things about 2021. Obviously shout stuff out in the chat if I get a chance to read it. If shouting, you don't have to put your hand up, just chat. If there's anybody watching on YouTube, I will try really hard to look for you. I'll mental note to self. Someone in the chat remind me to check YouTube. And also, so 2021, and we're going to obviously do a bit of Hogmanay, celebrate that it's the end of the year. Hogmanay kind of stuff, good music, Hogmanay kind of styly, and obviously we have to look forward to 2022, and that's what we're going to do, a little bit of that. So all of those things, so much going on, so I'll zip it. Now I'm really glad to see Ruth here, because I know she's really busy, and so this first song is not for Ruth, it's for all of you. We're starting gently tonight, and remember it's still Christmas, but I'm jiggling the order of things so that the song after this, don't go away Ruth. Anyway, look at this. I found this. This is from 2017, I think. Might be 16, 17. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, does it? But it's a Christmas looking thing, but a beautiful song. And whilst we're going to say lots of general things as well about Acoustic Bliss, but one thing I have always loved about Acoustic Bliss is people's willingness to get up and collaborate even when they don't necessarily know the song. And this is a beautiful example of this, because it's a beautiful song. So welcome. Hogmanay is here, almost. Eve of. See you on the other side of this.
I don't know, Santa.
This one's called The Dark Island.
Away to the westward, I'm longing to be where the beauties of heaven unfold by the sea, where the sweet purple heather grows fragrant and free, on a hilltop high upon the dark island. Oh, while of my childhood I'm dreaming of thee, as the steamer leaves over and passes Tyree, soon I'll capture the magic that lingers from me when I'm back once more upon the dark island. So gentle the sea breeze that ripples the bay, where the stream joins the ocean and young children play on the strand of pure silver. I'll welcome each day, and I'll roam forevermore the dark island. Oh, while my childhood I'm dreaming of thee, as the steamer leaves over and passes Tyree. Soon I'll capture the magic that lingers for me when I'm back once more upon the dark island. True gems of the hair breeze, bathed in the light of the midsummer dawning, follows the night. How I yearn for the cries of the seagull in flight as they circle high above the dark island.
Now, I do believe there's someone, is there someone watching? Well, I hope, I hope there's someone watching, but I think, is there someone called Hamish? Is there someone called Hamish watching? Hamish! Happy Christmas! I think it might be very soon time for your bed, Hamish. We'll all be shortly after you. We'll be there soon. We've got a couple more things to do, but we'll be up soon. So night night, sleep well, and happy Christmas. So that, my friends, was the delicious Rose and playing with Santa and Paul Crichton, and who I understand. Yeah, so that was Santa playing with Rose. Unbelievable, wasn't it? So, because he does things like that. Anyway, Hamish, I hope you've had a really lovely Christmas and Santa brought you lots of things as well. So we are going to have some music, and I'm going to try not to say bad words. So we started with John Ben. We've had a bit of Rose. Now, I was going to play this later, a little bit later, but as Ruth has got to be away, I want to play this thing next. Now, where's my list? Right. So we're gonna, I might need to turn this off because the camera's focusing and refocusing itself constantly. Oh, no, there we go. So, what can I tell you? 2021. Well, as Hamish is probably still not in bed yet, are you going soon? I probably can't say all the things I'd like to about 2021, and maybe it's probably best I don't say any of them before all of you go to bed. Don't want to give you nightmares, eh? So, Carol, 2021. Well, what can I say? Well, there's been all sorts of things, but one of the things I was going to mention is, as well as things that have happened, obviously round and about these parts to all of us, one thing that's happened is that ABBA made a new album, and it's Harry Potter's 20th anniversary. Can you see my mind working? It's thrown me a bit, but anyway. So let's start with what I meant to This is what I want for the delicious Ruth. So hopefully, so anyway, throw me a bit. So this is my humble tribute, not mine, but a tribute to the great band ABBA, who were I really did like when I was a teenager, because they just were prolific songwriters, whatever you think about pop music, and some of them did actually get me here. Most of them it was dancing, but and I've had a couple of friends who have sadly died over the years, and have wanted some ABBA playing at their funeral. So I've got really, really fond memories of ABBA. So this is our 2021 tribute. Let's see if this is, I can get it in the right place. Here we go. So ABBA's album, I can't remember what it's called, doesn't matter, but this is a delight.
We're going to play an ABBA song now, like every good folk band should. This is a song called Gimme, Gimme, Gimme a Man. No, it's just called Gimme, Gimme, Gimme. In fact, sorry.
I think we can sing it. Gimme, 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 a woman after midnight. I was singing that. A woman, gimme a woman.
Gimme all day. We'll take that idea on board and we'll talk about it later, right? We'll just do it the way they do it now, because we've not spoken about this really. This is Gimme, 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 Woman After Midnight. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, was it Voyage? Did you say Voyage? Was the name of the ABBA album released this year after quite some time. Is it 25 years or something like that? If I was going to have a New Year's resolution, it would be to try harder with looking things up. But to be fair, to me, it takes me so many hours to track down all the tracks that I want that I swear I could spend a couple of days preparing for a couple of hours show in the evening, and it's really given me actually some respect for sort of radio presenters, really, because I suppose that's the only thing I can kind of compare this to. People who are sort of creating their own shows from music that they know and love, because you kind of get an idea of what you want and then you've got to look for it. And anyway, what a fantastic start to our beautiful evening. Now, some years, obviously, we have actually streamed at Hogmanay, and that wasn't from Hogmanay, that was the summer, but that was the 2021 link. And but we have got some stuff from Hogmanay, because sometimes Hogmanay fell on Acoustic Bliss night, and there were a few years where in the pub things were so busy that we did Thursday and we did Thursday Bliss and Hogmanay, so there's all sorts of stuff, Christmassy stuff. So that was the Stumblers. Sadly, they're no longer together, but they honestly, what a band. And anyway, more and on. Let's find my next clip. So 2021, right now, I'm not doing this in any way chronologically, but it's worth saying this now. I want to wish from everybody at Acoustic Bliss, and I'm sure there'll be some messages in the chat which I'll read, but we want to wish Simon Atkinson all the best in the world. He's I think I might have mentioned last week that he was lucky enough to get an operation last week, and he's out, and he's seemingly well. So that is just honestly the best of news to end this. Oh, Hamish might still be up. Are you still up, Hamish? Have you not gone to bed yet? Right. So Simon, anyway, so really I can't tell you how glad that so many of us feel, because it's a life-saving thing. So absolutely brilliant, and I believe he's back at home now. So in aid of that, this is actually from 2017, I think, because we didn't very often get Simon to come and play, because he had a really demanding job. I guess he still has. He was a lecturer at Strathclyde, hopefully Glasgow University. I'm sure the Oracle will know, but anyway, amazing model maker, graphic designer, artist. You should see Simon Atkinson's work. He worked on Odyssey 2001, so many things. His drawings are incredible, and his students have done some. I mean, I know I say stuff, but I wax lyrical about people and things and music, but honestly, there are some hugely talented people in our collective, our community, and Simon's one of them. So without further ado, and I know our Ruth likes this as well, so here we go.
I'm gonna move way out on the outskirts of town. Said I'm gonna move now, way out on the outskirts of town. I don't want nobody hang around. Well, I'm gonna tell you, baby, we're gonna move away from here. I don't want a wise man, I'm gonna buy me a Frigidaire when we move now, way out on the outskirts of town.
I'm gonna bring him every day. I'll stop that grocery boy, keep him away where we move now, way on the outskirts of town. I don't want nobody, no, nobody around. Outskirts of town. Said I'm gonna move now, way on the outskirts of town. Here we go. I don't want nobody, no. I don't want nobody hanging around. Whoa. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.
Well, that's given a bit of a clue. Anyway, that was Simon Atkinson and Duffy, of course, and Norman, but on one of his holidays where he used to come in and play for us, and hopefully it won't be too long before he's back on his feet and playing again. Really exciting, actually. And I guess there's lots of people this year who've not been well, possibly even longer, and who have, despite all the madness and unpleasantness and all the bad news, there'll be people who've had good news as well. And we're glad, so glad. It is wonderful to get good news, it really is. And don't be worrying, I'm not going to spend most of this evening dwelling on the bad. In fact, I'm not going to spend any time dwelling on it at all. So 2021, get out of here. It's on its way. But there's a few more things to be said about 2021. Now, I believe my next video, I might just have to play a little bit of it just to see if it's the one I think it is. It is. That's all right, because I was a bit worried that it wasn't. So 2021 has been a good year for quite a few people, and one is our next act. Obviously, it's been a regular on Acoustic Bliss for many years, because she and her family had a link to Ayrshire for many years. We'll still have a link, and despite being from Glasgow, despite what I mean by that is it's a long way away, she still managed to come quite a bit. So Katie Cross has been a firm favourite at Acoustic Bliss for all sorts of reasons, and I'm going to play two of her videos tonight, one now and one a bit later on. But this is part of this video that I'm playing, is just to remind us she won the best country album this year, and squeaking my pen. And very pleased I was for her. She deserves every bit of it. Her and Ross work so hard. And last year, this year, Peter O'Neill, her dad, was not well at all, and it did not look good, but he recovered. So there's more good news. So they've had a really, it's been a difficult year, because running a music school, they obviously had to take to doing online stuff, blah blah blah, all of that. But anyway, a well-deserved accolade. And I mean she's in her early 20s, so she's got a long career ahead of her. So whether you like country music or not, I think you can see why Katie Cross is in a proper league. So here we go.
Show your hand, show your hand. Hear them call. Show your hand, show your hand, show your hand. Hear them call. Show your hand. On a dark and misty evening, all the streets are full of fear, where the dealers of the night go out to play. A stranger could get lost forever, with no friendly voice to hear, to the demons of the night softly say, show your hand, show your hand. Hear show your hand, show your hand, show your hand. Hear them call. Show your hand. If you turn and try to run, they will quickly follow you and hunt you down like a lion to its prey. The race will soon be over with your back against the wall, till you hear the demons of the night softly say,
that was fantastic. And you know, I'm not actually a great country fan. Country music, it has never been my thing, right? But Katie is she's got crossover. She's got such a brilliant voice, that she's actually made me love country a little bit more than I did before. But anyway, I'm laughing because of the chat, and I just want to, you know, say that one thing that's happened in 2021 is that every Thursday, however stressed I've got trying to get ready for it, whatever kind of week I've had, you have so lifted my spirits, because I've got to tell you, 2021 has been worse, much worse than 2020 for me personally, and oh, seriously, you know. Anyway, so Katie Cross, I think the album's called Bluebird. I was going to look it up, but I was laughing too much. But she's honestly, she's I say she's going places, but she's already been places. I mean, she organised a drive-in gig during lockdown. She's done all sorts, and it saddens me to see that lots of her gigs have had to be cancelled, all sorts of things that they had planned. And I mean, like lots of musicians, it's you know, it's another situation. But again, it's Hogmanay. I'm not going to bang on about that. But yeah, the comments. Anyway, thank you very much to you all. So let's put the next thing in. So another thing that happened in 2021, which was good, was this next thing, and I'm just looking. I've actually looked this up so I can say it properly. So this next thing, which was a little taste, I played you this before, but something that we'd been waiting for a long time was the Cafe Orchestra's new album, which is The Last Train to Bratislava. You see, if I hadn't looked it up, I would have said Slow Train to Bosnia or something, because I'm like that. So but anyway, Last Train to Bratislava, it's available digitally and on CD still, you know. So get in touch with either Moira, if you're a friend with Moira on Facebook, Moira Turner, or John Duffy directly, and or check out Cafe Orchestra. I think they've got Bandcamp and Sound Block and all those things. I don't even know the names of them. Anyway, what is so lovely about this next track though is that this is called Anne's Walls, and Anne is John Duffy's wife, Anne Duffy, and Anne is John Duffy's long-suffering wife. No, I'm teasing. They're a fantastic pair, and but he he's told me all sorts of stories they have over the years about John's playing antics and holidays they have and haven't been on, and you know, him smuggling instruments into his suitcase, or if he couldn't take one with him, buying one when he was on holiday so he could play. So he's a seriously addicted musician. But what is absolutely beautiful is that this latest album, The Last Train to Bratislava, has this beautiful waltz. So it's called Anne's Waltz, and when I asked Duffy to send me a video, he sent me this, and because they hadn't made a video, I think he mixed this in lockdown, but I really like this. So maybe a bit of slow tippity tappity, Mr. Vince. was a surprise. That was a secret. Anyway, that my hilarious friends in the chat, some of whom I've never actually met face to face. Oh, that was Anne's Waltz, and it is a really lovely thing from the album Last Train to Bratislava, and by the Cafe Orchestra, who had their album launch, and of course I've missed everything this year, but hey, can't do everything. So that was wonderful, thank you very much. But we ain't finished with 2021 yet. I mean, actually, when I was thinking about it, I thought, oh, there's too many things to say about 2021, and most of it's not polite. So I thought I'll just pick a few bits and bobs. I'm not going to go through, like those end of year programs where they say, here are all the things. I haven't got time for that. So, so if you were hoping that I played something and you're disappointed, sorry about that. But keep an open mind, because we're still going. So my next thing now. So another thing that's happened in 2021 is I think it's 20th anniversary of Harry Potter, which sort of blew my mind really, because I remember the year we moved here, which was 2003. A friend of mine who came with her family to my housewarming party, her youngest son was reading Harry Potter, and we were all partying, and he was sitting with a torch reading Harry Potter, and obviously it's had a massive impact on the world, and I do believe J.K. Rowling might have been voted Person of the Year for 2021, and I think she's quite some woman for a whole variety of reasons. But anyway, this is a nod to that celebration, and J.K. Rowling, who started. I don't know if you know her story, but she was a single parent. She was a lone parent, and she wanted to try and find ways of generating income for her family. And writing is something she started doing, and she invented this amazing world which people have really delved into. Anyway, I know that there are people who, when Harry Potter was at its height of filminess, were if you had a pair of glasses, and especially if you had a scar on your forehead, if you looked a certain way, that people just thought you were Harry Potter. And actually the link to the last song is that I was thinking about this, that John Duffy has been likened, well, he has been called Harry Potter's granddad. He was called Harry Potter's granddad. I think that was by Ed. And I got it. I got what he meant, right? Anyway, so the next act is 2021 tribute Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling. And Harry Potter's granddad. Here you go. This is pop art from Glasgow.
One's at the ready. One's up for Gryffindor. You're a wizard, Harry.
I don't know how, I don't know why. Children's laughter makes me cry. I don't know Harry Potter and put the raps up there for serious, and I leave them feeling rather inferior. It's true I wear a pair of glasses, but I'm not adored by the reading masses. I'm the proud owner of a very long scarf, but I don't have any weird birthmarks. What you look like? Harry Potter, you look like. Harry Potter, you look like. Harry Potter, you look like. Harry Potter. When we wave our wands, we don't perform magic. When we wave our wands, we look a wee bit tragic. Shouts the words, some pushy kids, they think it's a magic spell. The little brats have no idea. I told them all to go to hell. This madness, it causes my spells to dismiss. So I leave my house, I leave the street, and count the cracks on the street. Count the cracks. Count the cracks. They count these cracks with my feet. Cause you look like Harry Potter. I 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 look like Harry Potter. You look like Harry Potter. You look like Harry Potter. You look like Harry Potter. Woo! That is magic. It's bloody warm wearing a cape on stage.
You look like Harry Potter. You look like Harry Potter. You look like Harry Potter. So was said to every person that had glasses and short hair, short brown hair, and ruined. You were ruined if you had a scar on your head. And there's a couple of things in the chat about what queuing up to get books. I mean, it's part of the. It's just part of the woodwork now, isn't it, Harry Potter? But at the time, at the beginning, it was mad crazy. People were mad crazy for it, and I know people that didn't read before that started reading when Harry Potter came out. I'm going to say you look like Harry Potter a lot. I'm going to say Harry Potter. Anyway, I'm not, but it was like it or love it, right? Or like it or loathe it or whatever. It's a part of world culture. It's been translated into lots of languages, and maybe less for craze now, but certainly a thing. And that was Pop Art, who are an original act from Glasgow, and none of your shenanigans in the chat. I see you. I see you. Anyway, can we say hello to Canada? We've got the powers in tonight. Now, 2021, obviously a highlight of 2021 has been trying to get Brian Power sacked. But we didn't manage it. He's managed to keep his job. And now even Kelly, his wife, has joined in. She's joined in with the fun. Hello to Ruth Bissett. Oh, and everybody in the Bissett household. I can't keep up with the chat. Anyway. Thank you. So 2021, what else can I tell you? Wow, I've got a list. Now, something that made me very happy in 2021 was that although obviously unexpectedly we'd already been streaming remotely, virtually for sort of nearly a year when this year started, and of course we didn't expect it to go on. I really can't believe it's nearly 2 years. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Anyway, I keep distracting myself, but that's my ring. Yes. Something that was really great about this year, though, was that the listener, you lovely listeners at home, the watchers and all sorts of people joined in and sent me videos and made videos. And I know that there's for a few people that actually making videos in lockdown was really good for your soul as well. Excuse me. So all the people that have made videos over this last year or so, it's helped. It's a win-win-win, isn't it? Because we love it. It really is. It makes my evening easier, and it's just wonderful to see. So I've picked where it is. So the first video that I want to celebrate from, there's too many, but the first video I want to celebrate is this next one, because this at the time blew our tiny minds, didn't it?
Broke the speed of the sound of loneliness. Out there running just to be on the run. Oh, we're not doing that one this week? I thought we did that one every week. What I'm going to do this week, actually, I did most of it sat in at my desk, sat at my desk in the music room, playing synths and keyboards and stuff. So a lot of this video will be me just stood here doing nothing, which might get a little bit boring. If it gets a little bit boring, I'll try and cut in some other video, something slightly less boring. You come home early. Come on big when you're feeling small. Come on straight and you come home curly. Sometimes you don't come home at all. Sometimes you don't come home at all. Sometimes you don't come home at all. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? They broke the speed of the sound of loneliness. Out there running just to be on the run. I got a heart that burns with a fever. I got a worried and jealous mind. How can a love that'll last forever get left so far behind? Get left so far behind. Get left so far behind. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? I broke the speed of the sound of loneliness. Out there running just to be on the run. Mighty mean and dreadful sorrow cross the evil line today. How can you ask about tomorrow? We ain't got one word to say. We ain't got one word to say. We ain't got one word to say. What in the world's come over you. What in heaven's name have you done? Abrupt the speed of the sound of loneliness, out there running just to be on the run. Of the sound of loneliness, out there running just to be on the run. What in the world's come over you? What in heaven's name have you done? Abrupt the speed of the sound of loneliness, out there running just to be on the run. Out there running just to be on the run. Out there running just to be on the run. Do you recognise it?
Cheeky. Yeah, that was another thing from 2021, and I was going to try and make a what do they call it? Not a medley. You know, where they cut a montage, right? But it was too big a job because I would have had to go through anyway. But do you remember that? I played that, and then because I don't watch the videos, and then played Mike, and then I think that week I stopped TV 101 203 6010. He obviously gets, if there was an award for most interrupted and messed about with videos by me, he would win that award. But Speed of Sound, that will forever, I don't think I'll ever forget that song. Always liked it. But now I love it because it's the song of 2021, isn't it? Mental. Anyway. Oh, fun, yes. So thank you for all the videos that you've made. Yeah, brilliant, blooming brilliant. We've got such a back catalogue now of amazingness. So I'm on the hunt for my next bit of film. I'm gonna have to refer to my list because I get excited and easily distracted now. So actually the video that I wanted I can't find, right? I can't find it. I'm going to try and find it. I'm going to see if I can find it, because I'd like to play it, but I might not be able to find it. So let's have a little bit of this then, because someone else that has done me proud and done us all proud, and who we completely, you know, I mean, we love all of you, but this man has a voice on him. What a voice. Look, I've even got my pen out. That's the kind of voice. It's my gold pen as well, not just any old pen. So, two of my favourite, I mean, you're all my favourites, but for this next bit of 5 minutes, these are my two favourite performers.
Howdy folks, welcome to the Lockdown Lounge with the Deccan crew. We're going to do Willin' for you.
I've been warmed by the rain, driven by the snow, I'm drunk again. Don't you know I'm still my pretty Alice in every headlight. Alice, Alice, I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatchet to torn apart, driven every kind of rig that's ever been made, driven the back roads that wouldn't get weighed. If you give me weed, whites and wine, show me a sign, I'll be real. Had my head stove in, but I'm still on my feet now, I'm still a whole lot of trouble. I've driven some smokes with folks from Mexico, baked by the sun, every time I go to Mexico. I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatchet to torn apart, driven every kind of rig that's ever been made, driven the back roads so it wouldn't get weighed. If you give me weed, whites and wine, show me a sign, I'll be real. Driven every kind of rig that's ever been made, driven the back roads that wouldn't get weighed. If you give me weeds, whites and wine, show me the sign, I'll be real.
That's the Wrecking Crew. Cheers, folks. Stay safe.
No, don't be thinking you're getting that. Damn. Right, I need to untick that box. I've just realised. Haha, that'll stop that happening. So, that was Mike Abbott. Hello, Mike. And hello to Mary, who watches quietly in the background. Well, I say quietly because we can't hear her. She might not be quiet for all I know. But thank you to you both. And that was that I chose that because that was one of the first. I think that was one of the first collaborative videos out of lockdown. And it was like whoa, Duffy, you know, two people in the same room. Whoa. Crazy, isn't it? Crazy. So thank you very, very much. And Steve Duncan, I know you like that song, and I also absolutely love that song. I didn't know it until Gary, who is Duffy's friend, who some of you might know, Gary, who's also from Sunderland, fantastic player. He's one of the Tipsy Gypsies. He's an absolutely fantastic archtop player, gypsy jazz, awesome. And Gary, one summer, was sitting in my garden. We'd all been out somewhere, I don't know where, but we were very, very drunk, and he played that song, and it was, you know, there were just moments sitting around a fire in the dark, that. Beautiful. So thank you. Hey, honestly, I keep looking in between times. Where's my cursor gone? There we go. In between times, I keep looking, thinking, oh, we've got this to show you. So 2021, we're still on it. We're still on 2021, and we're halfway through. But anyway, so I've chosen this next song in our nod to 2021 because, I mean, I enjoy every week, but there was something about this song, this next one, because it reminds me of my youth. It reminds me, I love this song. I know that there are lots of people, when I started to meet people who worked in music shops and ran music shops, who said that this is one of their, it's up there with their most hated songs. I also know that there are lots of performers that used to get asked for this, maybe less so now, and it's hard to cover. What else can I tell you? There's so many things about it, and I actually used to sit in a music shop when I was a teenager and listen to my boyfriend of the time playing bits of this. So anyway, without further ado, it's not that long ago that we played this, but I'm playing it again because I want to see it again. I've watched it a few times since, and I just love the musicality of it, because it's quite a hard song to cover for Acoustic Bliss, and these people coming up, God, they're cracking. It's a trio, don't you know?
Nights in White Satin. Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters are written, never meaning to send. Beauty
Sort of, could be.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to the.
I'm a bit slow on the turn up. Let me stop that. I thought I'd stop them things rolling over. Anyway, thank you. So I can't tell you how much I love the sound of it. I love the sound. I love the very bones of that for so many reasons, and that's what music is, isn't it? It's I think, and that's partly why Acoustic Bliss, I think, has survived so long, really, because it's all those musical connections to music, isn't it? To songs themselves, never mind the people. You know, we love songs, certain songs that are played by particular people at a certain time. You know, it's but yeah, anyway, and that, my friends, mwah! So thank you, and thank you for doing it. Thank you for taking time. Honestly, I can't say enough about it. All right, let me just right now, I know that there was a little bit of to do in the chat about me choosing that song next, but there's an order, there's a structure, and I'm sticking to it mostly, because actually what I did want to do was I wanted to play one of my favourite videos of all time. How do you do that? You can't. I couldn't pick a number one of all time, but this one stuck in my mind right from the beginning. I love the video. It was right. You know. Anyway, I'm not going to go on about it. I'm just going to play it and go on about it afterwards. But so 2021. This is right back from the beginning of the year, and in fact, it's a year ago. And this was, to me, was super special, and I blooming love it. I blooming love this, right? Originality, lyrics, music, and of course the way it looks. Honestly, I hope I can start it off properly. Right, here we go.
Headlights eating through the night, leaping trees left and right, speeding onward to the light of another dawn. Where have you gone, my northern sun? Sound bites and spinning wheels, baking news and breaking deals. Can Polaris point us still to another dawn where truth is strong, my northern sun? Let the borealis dance, bring us home to make us dance. It's a long day's journey into night. Scapa Flow to Fingal's Cave, Callanish to Ailsa Craig. Let the borealis dance tonight. Building walls big and small to keep them out and keep us all blind so we can't see the fall of another dawn. Where have you gone, my northern sun? Cold and homeless in the park, we walk asleep in the dark, can no longer feel the spark of another dawn where truth is strong, my northern sun. Let the borealis dance, bring us home to make us dance. It's a long day's journey into night. Scrap of flow to Fingal's Cave, Callanish to Ailsa Craig. Let the Borealis dance tonight. Sword of right is left to rust. The house of God returns to dust. Is there nothing left to trust but another dawn? Where have you gone, my northern sun? Clear above the fog and grime, as the snows and Arran climb, sleeping warrior bide the time to another dawn where truth is strong, my northern sun. Let the Borealis dance, bring us home to make us dance. It's a long day's journey into night. Scrap of flow to Fingal's Cave, Callanish to Ailsa Craig. Let the Borealis dance tonight. Let the Borealis dance tonight. Let the Borealis dance tonight.
I don't know why it keeps doing that. It shouldn't. My fault, obviously. Anyway, yes, Cohen says he likes this song. Cohen in Belgium likes this song, and that it is a beautiful song. I don't know if beautiful is the right word, actually. It's clever, isn't it? It's clever and atmospheric and yeah, beautiful. But it's not pretty beautiful. It's not sort of jingly little. It's strong and I don't know. Maybe I'm digging myself a big fat hole. But it's so good. I've picked this out several times. I've played it on a couple of Scottish things. It's everything, isn't it? All those. It's hard to. I think it's really hard to write songs and to make them sound like songs, and that is such a tribute. I'm interested, actually. Maybe I should. Maybe that's something I should do next year. Is find out about the what's behind these songs. But anyway, yeah, it's blooming wonderful. And so that was a really early. That was the beginning. The end of last year. It was about this time. I think it was almost exactly a year ago. The Curtain was the beginning of Curtains Galore, wasn't it? It was the beginning of our Curtain life. I don't know if it was the beginning, but Curtain life, and lots of references in there to things back at the end of last year. Anyway, thank you so much. And George is also another person who's on our list of people we're glad have had successful ops and still. Well, he said he can't play the guitar yet, and but I think that is a bad thing. So don't you be making jokes like that. Hopefully you'll be back to normal strength soon, and you'll be tinkling on your ivories, playing your mandolin, doing all them things. Cohen's asking about the echo guitar. Anyway, brilliant original idea, and sometimes things that have been shoved together fast are the best. Anyway, I haven't finished. Now I did say that stuck in my mind. It was one of my favourites, but I haven't finished with you yet as far as videos go. So now you see the reason we're not having that thing immediately next, the video that I keep teasing you with, is because I haven't finished with you, and we haven't finished seeing off 2021. But what we might do is just having a little look to see. I'm not going to play that. Okay, so no. Yes. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. No, we're gonna flip back a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna rewind a little. Right. So as well as, I mean, I've had all sorts of videos from all sorts of people, and I was going to replay a video, but then I thought no, because I found this, and I don't recall. I'm not sure if I played this at all, and it's rather good. I'm always going on whenever this person has sent videos. I go on about the voice, and I just want you to know there's a little hint of nerves at the very beginning, but wait till it kicks in. Here we go.
Must be flooding by the moon, waiting for a train, and I see the nearest faded as my dreams. Bobby's under the line just before it rained, heard it's all the way to New Orleans. I pull my harpoon, I might hear it bend down, playing soft while Bobby sang the blues. Windscreen wipers slapping time out, so Bobby's hanging out, and we sang every song that driving me. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, that's all he left me. Feeling good was easy low when he sang the blues. You know, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby. From the Kentucky coal mine to the California sun, hey, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. And through all kinds of weather and everything we done, Bobby baby kept me from the cold. One day he said, Venus, let him slip away. I was looking for at home all the time, 'cause I trade all of my tomorrows for one single yesterday. Home by the body next to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, that's all he left me. Feeling good was easy low when he sang the blues. You know, feeling good was good enough for me. Ooh, good enough for me and my Bobby and me. La la da 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 da, my Bobby and me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da, da 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 da, my Bobby and me.
over to the window, my little darling. I'd like to try to read your palm. I used to think that I was some kind of gypsy boy. Before I let you take me home. And so long, Marianne, it's time that we began to laugh and cry and cry and laugh about it all again. You know that I love to live with you, but you make me forget so very much. I forget to pray for the angels, and the angels forget to pray for us. And so long, Marianne, it's time that we began to laugh and cry and cry and laugh about it all again. We met when we were almost young, deep in the green lilac park. You hung on to me like I was a crucifix as we went kneeling through the dark. And so long, Marianne, it's time that we began to laugh and cry and cry and laugh about it all again. Your letters all say that you're beside me now. Then why do I feel so alone? I'm standing on this wet shed, your fine spider's web is fastening my ankle to a stone. And so long, Marianne, it's time that we began to laugh and cry and cry and laugh about it all again. For now, I need your hidden love. I'm cold as a new razor blade. You laughed when I told you I was curious. I never said that I was brave. And so long, Marianne, it's time that we began to laugh and cry and cry and laugh about it all again. Oh, you are such a pretty one. I heard that you've gone and changed your name again. And just as I climbed this whole mountainside to wash my eyelids in the rain, and so long, Marianne, it's time that we began to laugh and cry and cry
Now, there was lots of applause there. I've cut it off because I wanted to make sure it was quiet, that I didn't have the feedback, because the Bissets have got children in bed. Shh. So, but Helen, see, when you aren't nervous, when you let yourself go, what a voice! Just love. You've got a different tone, and I don't know the technical words, but your voice is different to anybody else's, and I absolutely love it. And that was Peter, also from Glasgow, Helen's pal, and they came that year. I think it was the year you came to Pressfest, and you played in the Scruffy Duffies. Scruffy Duffies. And I wanted to hear that song because Leonard Cohen reminds me a lot of early Burrowfield's Bliss, because Jalen, my friend Jalen, Bell Longs, she used to play a lot of Leonard Cohen, and yeah, I had never heard it played like that. And so yeah, Tiff's saying lots of memories. So I played that because also, although I'm quite sure she won't be watching tonight, but my friend Jalen, I've seen quite a, I've been in touch with her. I've seen more of her probably this year than I have most people, and yeah, lots of good memories. So thank you. We're still kicking 2021 out. So that wasn't 2021. That was 2019, I think, or 18 maybe. Maybe even 17, I'm not really sure, doesn't matter, but it was in December, and yeah, just wanted to play a little bit of Helen, because she's been sending us videos as well. Now, it was 2019, thank you. Now I don't know if Jimbo's back in the house. Jim, if you are there, can you identify yourself? Can you let me know you're here? And yeah, still, blimey, it's unbelievable. Hopefully. Now, in fact, okay, right. So I'm saying all those things because I don't know what's coming next. I think I do. But we're just... oh, come on. All right. So I haven't quite finished kicking out 2021, but let's have a bit of this then, because it's about that time. I think one of us has had the requisite amount of cognac.
This is Spice Up Your Life to the tune of Papa.
When you're feeling sad and low, we'll take you just exactly where you want to go. Smiling, dancing, everything is free. All you need is positivity. Slam it to the left if you're having a good time. Shake it to the right if you know you feel fine. Shake it to the front, go around. Spice up your life. Yellow man in Timbuktu, colour for both me and you. Kung fu fighting, dancing queen, tribal spaceman and all in between. Slam it to the left if you're having a good time. Shake it to the right if you know you feel fine. Shake us to the front, go around. Spice up your life. Colours of the world, every boy and every girl. People of the world, spice up your life. Flamenco, lambada, but hip-hop is harder. We moonwalk the foxtrot, then polka the salsa. Slam it to the left if you're having a good time. Shake it to the right if you know you feel fine. Shake us to the front, go around. Spice up your life. Slam it to the left if you're having a good time. Shake it to the right if you know you feel fine. Cheekers to the front, go around. Spice up your life.
Yes, Kelly Power. Pauline Valance. She's a miracle unto herself, and actually she does deserve a special mention because obviously throughout 2020 and 2021 she's been plucking them strings on her amazing harp, and yeah, amazing. Surprised that you don't expect to hear those songs together. So Kelly, you're kind of, I know you've been listening, you know, with one ear over Brian's shoulder when he's not at work, obviously, but check out Pauline Valance, I think it's .com, VALLANCE, or on Facebook if you're on Facebook, and she has all sorts of videos. She is really, I mean, she's classically trained. She can play all sorts of things, you know, the kind of standard stuff you might expect on a harp, but she's really found her meter with this stuff, and we love her. So anyway, now we're changing it. Oh my goodness, look at the time. Oh, right. Okay, well that changes the things because I'm about halfway through. So I can't, oh, right. Okay. Might have to take a sideways thing. Okay. So, hurrah. James Bissett says hurrah. He's back from they're babysitting. There's babies in the house. They've got their entire family with them, which is so lovely. So I'm going to play this next because this is my last message for 2021, right? 2021, you can get to, right? And let's see. Well, I know it's not the end of 2021. I've got, you know, 24 hours more to bear, but right, as was very cleverly highlighted last week about Bliss and Bisset, the words. This is called Without Words, and it's definitely, it's going to spice up your life, and it's going to tell 2021. So here we go.
But don't ask me because I wasn't there. Cry if you want to, it's just not fair. But without words, it's just music. On the shore, so what? Pick up the pieces, that's all I got. You try if you fancy another shot, but without words, it's just music. without words. It's
So that was Shay Bissay, the fantabulous James Bissett. Night Night Ruth, thank you to you for a fabulous supporting 2021. And I've got, I think I said this briefly last week somewhere, either verbally or in the chat, but see, it's different. It is different when you and Moira aren't in the room at the bar. It's different, and we'll definitely miss your encyclopedic knowledge. So thank you, and sending love. Sleep well. Last day of work of the year tomorrow. So thank you. That was Without Words, James Bissett, funky. So 2021 can funk off. That's what I say. Now the kids have gone to bed. Funk off 2021. So I haven't quite finished with you. I'm going to have to change my plans because I've, as always, I've overbooked. But I do have a little plan for the end, so I'm going to run over a little bit. And I know that sometimes people have to go, and they can't stay till the end. You'll just have to rewatch because I'm going to play all of the things, not all of them, but most of the things that I wanted to play. So my next little clip is actually from 2015, and we've seen 2021 off, so let's have a little bit of Hogmanay before we start to consider the future. And so this is from Hogmanay 2015, and this next act, they sent me a video in last week, but it was a different format, and when I transposed it, it didn't come out good. It wasn't in sync, and you know me, don't like to play the in sync videos. So what I thought was, instead of playing a poorly synced video that I've cocked up from last week, let's play something because there's a couple of fantastic Hogmanay bits of music from this duo. So without further ado, let's have a little bit of Hogmanay. So if you haven't got a cognac or a beer or whatever it is that you're, or even cocoa, whatever it is that you're on, grab one, and let's have 10 minutes of Hogmanay before we start to think to the future. If I can press the button.
I wanna go deep down. I wanna go deep down, 'cause I remember met down by the river, blue moon on the rise. I wanna go deep down. I wanna go deep down, 'cause I remember met down by the river, blue moon on the rise. Got caught in a brand new movie with the Marilyn Monroe eyes. Swimming in silver, searching for gold. Promised that night that we would never grow old. Wade into the water with me, wash my body down. Take me to the bottom, baby, I won't make a sound. Baptize me like a child, come on in, let salvation start. If you take me to the bottom of the river, babe, I'll take you to the bottom of my heart. Brighter than heaven, you shone like the stars. I got as drunk as Bogart, you were just smoking like Bacall. We were searching for diamonds, we were diamonds for love. Higher up than satellites, we were out of this world. Wade into the water with me, wash my body down. Take me to the bottom, baby, I won't make a sound. Baptize me like a child, come on in, let salvation start. If you take me to the bottom of the river, baby, I'll take you to the bottom of my heart. The river is frozen, the blue moon is down. Drinks have run dry and all your cigarettes gone out. All the diamonds and pearls, all the silver and gold, it's covered in dust, 'cause it's so old. Wade into the water with me, wash my body down. Take me to the bottom, baby, I won't make a sound. Baptize me like a child, come on in, let salvation start. If you take me to the bottom of the river, baby, I'll take you, I'll take you. Wade into the water with me, wash my body down. Take me to the bottom, baby, I won't make a sound. Baptize me like a child, come on in, let salvation start. If you take me to the bottom of the river, baby, I'll take you to the bottom of my heart.
It wasn't supposed to do that. Oh damn, that's the first time all evening. Did you notice that? Anyway, that was the True Tones. So that's the Anita and Ian Gailey with one of their songs, an original River, off Ian's amazing album that he wrote in the, I think it was in the 70s, was remastered and re-released a couple of years ago. And love it. But this was supposed to come immediately on next, because this is them again, Hogmanay, and it's bringing us into our final segment, and this is there's many things about this clip that I like. Them playing having a female singer and a cracking extra lead guitar player. So Hogmanay it is, 2000. That's like 6 years ago. Oh my goodness. In fact, is it not 7? Anyway, here we go. Have we got it? Oh, come on, Carol, get your...
They say the neon lights shine bright on Broadway. They say there's always magic in the air. But when you're walking down that street and you ain't had enough to eat, the glitter rubs right off and you're nowhere. They say the women treat you right on Broadway, but looking at them just gives you the blues. How you gonna make some time when all you got is one thin dime? One thin dime won't even shine your shoes. They say that I won't last too long on Broadway. Catch a Greyhound bus for home, they all say. They're dead wrong, I know they are. Now I'm here, I'm going far. I won't quit till I'm a star on Broadway. On Broadway. Won't quit till I'm a star on Broadway. On Broadway. On Broadway. Thank you, Manuel and Alessandra. There might be more. There might be more.
So, yes, Helen McLaughlin, very cool. It was that was a really rather good Hogmanay, actually. That one, there was all sorts of manners, but that was Manuel, and I cannot remember. I'm not sure if it was Lorenz on the drum. There was Manuel brought a friend with him who was also Italian. Anyway, so there was a drum kit, and that was George Benson. Manuel on lead guitar. Yes, it was an electric TV. But we did a bit more. We sort of ramped it up a bit on Hogmanay, and we had all sorts of things. And that was the True Tones. It's TRUE, True Tones. No, sorry, TRU. Anyway, True Tones. They also released an album a couple of years ago of their own music. Anyway, so Hogmanay, it's on its way. It's the eve of Hogmanay. Now, we're not going to run into Hogmanay. This is the eve of Hogmanay. And we've just seen off 2021. If you've just joined us, we've seen it off, right? And I don't know if I said enough about James Bissett's videos. I think I got distracted, but I just wanted to say again, thank you to James and Ruth for watching and supporting and providing us with so much entertainment over the last year. It's been brilliant. And yeah, putting some funk into Acoustic Bliss, that's always good. And some really brilliant videos as well. So that was the True Tones on Hogmanay. I'm nearly there, but not quite. I've got a few things, and I'm a little bit. I'm sort of wondering what I should do. So I think I'm going to change the mood completely. Right? No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Well, I am, and I'm not. This is the thing. Oh, right. My next video, right? I realised. You'll like this, right? I realised, because I named them, if I'm able to put them in and put start and stop points on the video, I name them so I know what they are. And sometimes I use people's names. Occasionally there might be 2 bits of film. Now I haven't got time to play all of this, right? I was going to play a little bit of it earlier, but anyway, no mind, because it's not really Christmassy anyway. But that's the second part. But the title of this video, I realised when I'd written it, right, is Arse and Gob. That's actually what I wrote. Arse and Gob. Now that means something to me, right? And it actually sums up this next video. However, the Gob bit is missing. It's just the arse. All right. So we've been talking about videos that we love. I tried to find this last year, and I just couldn't find it, because we only played it once, this video. And back then we used to download stuff off YouTube if we had permission from the person who made it. And so anyway, couldn't find this, couldn't download it off YouTube again. So I found it. I finally found it. And now, if you don't like swearing, or you're easily offended, or you're a sensitive soul, I wouldn't watch this. This is a Christmas video by the Black Doves, and it's Fall on Your Arse at Christmas. And I, for one, love it. It's a bit different. The music and lyrics are original, but they've set it to an unusual piece of film. If you don't remember it, if you've not seen it, well, I hope you enjoy it as much as I did.
Playing tonight for Palestine, and we'll roll it.
You're all alone and soon you'll die. You're getting old, life's passed you by. Outside the snow is going down. Inside the snow is going on. So fall on your ass and pretend it's Christmas, even though you'll be cold and lonely this winter. Slide on the ice, slide till it's right. you're all alone and nobody wants to phone you. Nobody wants to know you anymore. 'Cause you're drunk and you take too many drugs, and now you're taking them all alone. Oh, so follow your eyes and pretend it's Christmas, even though you'll be cold and lonely this winter. Slide on the ice, slide till it's right. Follow your eyes, even though you be cold. Hey, slide on the ice, slide till it's right. Fall on your ass. Merry Christmas.
First time I saw that, blew my mind. But that was the Black Doves, Jamie and Dean, who ran, Acoustic Bliss, veterans from the Firehouse days, and always said that air wasn't big enough. Air or Maybell was not big enough for Jamie Black, and they went up to Glasgow, and they've been doing all sorts of things. They run it's like a cabaret style open mic night up in Glasgow. Well, they did, called Queer Theory. I'm not sure if that's still going at the moment, but they do all sorts of things, and they made a whole selection of videos a few years ago. And they got liked by Boy George and all sorts. You know, they are really, Jamie Black's a really creative guy, and I love that. It's not your traditional Christmas song by any means. And I didn't choose that video. They set the song to that video. So anyway, that was us, and it was going to be Gob, but we haven't got time. It's quite a long bit, and it wasn't a Christmas song anyway. So maybe we'll play that next time we're in the house. So Hogmanay, well, here we are, and see if I can. Here we are. It's not quite Hogmanay, but you know, near as damn it. Oh, flashing lights. So I never watched Sex and the City, so it meant nothing to me. But yeah. Anyway, we're on the last little bit now. Now I am really grateful that you've stuck with me this long. I'm a little bit torn about what I should actually play next, to be perfectly honest. Because I've run over quite badly, and okay, so I'm making decisions as we go here. It's, yeah, okay, so sorry if I'm taking up valuable time. I don't know whether I'm going to play that. Am I going to play this? Yes, I am. So, you know, like in all good events, you change the mood, you take people on a little journey, and then you bring them back and you take them somewhere else. That's what we're going to do now. And I like to think that when we were live, people were talking about live music, you know, and James is saying, you know, he would like to. It would be just so much better. It's so much better to play live. It was a lot easier. It took a lot less time, I have to tell you, doing this live. Anyway, not moaning. But I don't even know why I was saying that to you, to be perfectly frank. Lost my track, lost my thread. Yes. I like to think that when we were live, I tried to like weave a night of ups and downs, highlights, you know, make it a bit of a roller coaster. And I know that Mike Abbott sometimes fell foul of that, because he and Mary would come fairly early and would often stay till the end, and people who do that often were juggled about other people who just turned up. And you know, so apologies if I've ever juggled you all about when you were in live, but the idea was to try and make a thing that was more than just first come first served and cobbled together, to make a bit of a show of it. And see, when I've looked back, you know, what possibly the only bestest thing about this last couple of years is it's given me time. I've really looked through the archive. I mean, I haven't finished. I think you could bury yourself in it, but it's given me that chance. So I want to, before we finish, we've got a few bits left, so bear with me. I want to move on to 2022, because honestly, I really want 2022 to be different, and I know it's not up to me, globally that is, although some days I felt like it is all down to me, all my fault. But what I do know is that I personally can't go on like this, you know, and so definitely 2022 has to be different. Whatever is going on in the world or globally, it's got to be different. I think it's got to be different for all of us, hasn't it? Because otherwise we are, you know, we're in danger of losing the plot. Anyway, this next video, I mentioned Katie Cross at the beginning of the night, and obviously this is someone who I hope flourishes in 2022, but that's not what I'm playing this. This video is, I was looking for a Christmas song of hers, and this is something she sent me possibly last year. I think it's last year anyway. It's an incredible song. It's her voice is so beautiful. Anyway, it's a bit different to what we've been doing. We've been having a bit of a laugh. I want to take you just aside a little bit, just so that we can all maybe, I don't know, think about what matters. And I want you all to know, wherever you're watching, there are lots of people who watch who obviously don't comment. I say this every week, but I know that there's lots and lots of watchers who watch after the event, and I notice that there are people who have watched, and it matters to me. And everything about Acoustic Bliss, all the people we've met over the years, blah blah blah, all of that, that is what we have shared, real community, real love. And even though we've all been utterly separated, and I feel like most of the connections with most of you have been broken, it is real music, real love. That's what I feel. So this is this video. So I play this and I sing it like I feel like I waited a lot of my life for stuff to happen, and I waited, and then and by chance I found music. I think I tried to make it happen, and I waited, and Acoustic Bliss somehow came along, and I feel like I've been robbed. And but what I've realised this last week is that it's still that all the ingredients are still there. I'm going on a bit, but what I want to say to all of you is that it matters, and going into 2022, it's still all there. It matters. And so this song, I'm singing. I feel this. I feel like I've been waiting this last 2 years, and I'm not going to wait anymore, because you're here. It's here. It's still here. Anyway, shut up. Play this. It's absolutely beautiful. It gets me right here. It might get you, but don't worry. There's just this one song like this. But you matter. You matter. We all matter. It matters. Love.
All my little plans and schemes lost like some forgotten dream. Seems like all I really was doing was waiting for you. Just like little girls and boys playing with their little toys. Seems like all I really was doing was waiting for love. Don't need to be alone. No need to be alone. It's real love. It's real. Yes, it's real love. It's real. From this moment on, I know exactly where my life will go. Seems like all I really was doing was waiting for love. Thought I'd been in love before, but in my heart I wanted more. Seems like all I really was doing was waiting for you. Don't need to be afraid. No need to be afraid. It's real love. It's real. Yes, it's real love. It's real. Yes, it's real love. It's real love.
So that song gets me every time, right? But no need to be afraid. And I'm fed up of waiting. Right, I've been waiting. So I thought last year I thought it was going to be different. And it's just the time's just gone by. But real love, I don't need to be afraid. I've had a really crappy year, right? I've lost so much confidence, right? But what's been the consistent thing? What's kept me going? Music, doing Acoustic Bliss, all the people that have contacted me over the last year, and I think for lots of you it's been the same. So it ain't over, and I'm not waiting anymore. So 2022 is going to be a bit different. I'm going to tell you now that I'm going to take probably 3 weeks off. I'm going to take some time off next week. Earlier on, Helen sang Me and Bobby McGee, and I was going to play that later because next week it's the first anniversary of Peter Pollock leaving our beautiful bar, and so I don't want to stream next week anyway. So I've decided to take 2 or 3 weeks off at least. I'll let you know when I'm coming back to work out what I'm going to do, because I'm not waiting, and I don't know what comes next. I don't know what 2022 has in store for any of us. None of us do, but I'm not waiting about anymore. And the love the love that we have all shared over this last couple of years in this bizarre virtual way means a lot, doesn't it? So love and music. So hopefully after 3 weeks I'll have worked out what 2022 what I'm going to do and what's going to happen. Anyway, I'll tell you what is going to happen. We need a bit of this, right? And I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It might be a long, hard road, but I'm on it.
road we ride.
Duffy Gibbons, fabulous Duffy Gibbons with Long Hard Road. Do you know, there is that much fabulous music we could play on into the night, but we're not going to. So I hope whatever tomorrow brings, I hope we all see 2021 off in whatever your preferred style. If you're on your own and you want to, I don't know, watch some music, then go back to old Hogmanay's on the live stream site. You can watch some old Hogmanay's there, and anyway, but thank you all. If I've missed anybody, I'm really sorry. I know that over the last couple of years there are loads of people we haven't played at all, and if you're one of those and you're thinking, well, when is she going to bloody play me, message me, because my brain is a bit random and my themes are random. But look, thank you for all your support, and thank you. I think it's a win-win, isn't it? It's a mutual thing. We've been supporting each other, and anyway, thank you, and yeah, all the best, and I hope that when I see you again in 2022, whether that's in live, virtual, or however, that we're going to make some new memories and a new archive of wondrousness. So I'm going to play one last track, and then we're going to finish. So Moira's in the house, right? I think Moira would ask me for this, but anyway, thank you. Cheers.
Sorry. Right, are you ready?
Once upon a time there was a tavern, Gemma, where we used to raise a glass or two. Sometimes I would see you in the tavern, and we'd dream of all the good things we could do. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We lived the life we choose. We fight and never lose. Oh, we are young and we have our way. It's a true story, this is. Alright.
early, Sandy. Early. Nothing. You're not supposed to laugh, that's crying. Nothing was the way it used to be. Because you weren't there anymore and it was shut. No, but in the glass I saw a strange reflection. Was that sad and lonely woman really me? But through the door I hear familiar laughter. I see your faces and I hear you call my name. Yes, my friends, we're older but no wiser. But in our hearts, the songs remain the same. And the dreams, those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. It lasts forever and these were the days, my friends. Oh, these are the Mr. Duffy on bazooki, Mr. McCann on bass. Thank you so much, both of you, very much. Right now, we're gonna play out. We've got Last Orders at the Bar, everybody, and we've got a couple of songs we're gonna do. Jam out.
Town of Air, Statue Square, Twaddock's Bar, you'll find it there. And Bailey guitars on a night like this, sweet sound of acoustic bliss. Carol sings to Mark's guitar, Jem smiling behind the bar, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Come along, bring your song, play guitar or an old baron. Banjo, flute, violin, piano, sax, just anything. Duffy rocks, Chloe rolls, Wolfie sleeps and Norman blows, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Absent friends, Willie and Ken, reminisce and laugh again. The song is sung, the day is done, but the memories will linger long. Behind the mask, raise a glass, to live music and friends, past no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Silent singers, songless days, shadows playing without a stage. And Bailey guitars on a night like this, how I miss acoustic bliss. Carol sings to Mark's guitar, Tom smiling behind the bar, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, the smiles come free. Life rocks, you gotta roll, play the blues and ease the soul, no worries. Cousin Bob singing bar, in Bob singing bar, in Bob singing bar, the smiles come free.
Bob singing Bob.
1 dog, 2 dog, 3 dog, 4 dog, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7.
Bob singing Bob.
Bailey guitars, 2 dog, 3 dog, acoustic, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7.
Bob singing Bob.
Bailey guitars, 3 dog, acoustic, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7.
Bob singing Bob.
Bailey guitars, 3 dog, acoustic, 5 dog, 6 dog, 7. Bailey guitars, acoustic bliss. Hi Bob.
To Bailey's, please.